There's gonna be a real one. Watch the full video if you need more. Guys, you are getting played because you keep making up rules that don't apply to your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning more and more with walking with God. You have to be open-minded to what God has in store versus what you know. Here's what I'm saying. Dating, for example, when I was going through the motions of learning and things like that, I stumbled upon the red pill. There's so many things that they say, so many rules and everything like that. And you gotta remember, at the end of the day, you're gonna follow God's kingdom or culture. You know what I'm saying? Because culture is gonna say one thing, God's kingdom is gonna say something else. And here's what I'm talking about, right? There is a way that seems right unto man, but the end is death or even destruction. And when you guys take advice that isn't what God has for you in your life, but it sounds good, you end up actually destroying what God has for you in life. For example, my wife, the story of how we met and everything, like the whole situation, like, dude, when I met her, I was like in the worst financial position I've ever been in. The world would say, hey, you know what, man, bro, don't do it, man, da 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 da. You like all literally the advice that the world would have gave me would have not worked out. There are so many things that happened, so many things in my story I could tell you guys. And when you look at the Bible, you see people's story, dude, it's like if they followed the world's advice, the Bible wouldn't be written. Like, so if we're believers, right? And we see other believers in the Bible, we're called to walk in the image of Christ and all this stuff. If their compass is the man upstairs, why would it make sense for us for that not to be our compass? But it's the world. It's information that we receive. It's all of our knowledge. Like, guys, we're supposed to be spirit filled. Yes, we have our soul, but sometimes you train your soul so much that your soul gets in the way of what your spirit wants to do. Like, for example, speaking in tongues. Probably the reason a lot of you guys might not speak in tongues is because your soul's in the way. Like, trust me, bro. Like, I started doing it and you think, oh my goodness, like, yo, bro, this is crazy stuff. I don't know what I'm saying. But bro, it's in the Bible. It's literally in the Bible, bro. Like, and like, it's literally in the Bible. Like, they can't start speaking in tongues. Like, bro, it's literally in the Bible. Like, so many things is in the Bible, but we don't do it. Like, healing is in the Bible. Like, just go heal people. Like, greater things we can do. We got the same spirit that rose him from the dead. And you got to know that when you got God, the man upstairs, who is the rule maker of rule maker, the man who abides by his laws, who put his word above his name. If he gives you a commandment and it's from him, you can stand firm in what he's saying because he cannot lie. And then you got the world, you got the enemy, you got the deceiver. Did God say, look at the Garden of Eden? Like, so many times, I truly believe God will tell you something. Hey, go do this. And then you know what you're going to do? You're going to go to the world. Why? How does that make any sense? Please help me understand. And I'm speaking to you with the authority, with like power in my voice, because this is me speaking to myself as well. These videos I post, I watch as well, and I get a reminder, and it really helps me out. So I just really, really want you guys to change how you view things. I want you guys to start having more trust in God, because you got to know that all these things you guys trust, all these people and everything like that. Like, dude, like even the Bible says, like, even I just knew the hearts of men. It's like, guys, people sway so easily. One day everyone's cheering you. You're like, he's the king. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Next you're on the cross. Bro, tell me you haven't had a moment like that in your life. Maybe it wasn't that extreme to where you actually died and got tortured and beaten so bad that you can't even, like, people can't see your face. You know what I'm saying? Beaten so bad, like, it's like, and you're a king of kings and you could have ended them, but you didn't end them. All I'm saying is this, like, you gotta know that when you get commands from the commander of commander, you gotta run the play. Like, stop going to lesser things for higher results. The order is wrong. And if the right thing is corrupted in the order, it's perverted. So it's perversion you guys are doing. It's perversion I was living in. Stop it. Stop it. Trust, faith, believe, the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Walk with faith. It's impossible to please God without faith, and he'll guide you, he'll correct you. I would much rather any single day be moving out of faith and be corrected by God than to know what God told me and have fear or doubt and to not move. So please feel encouraged, be courageous, the righteous are bold as a lion, and stop going to people for advice after God has told you what to do unless God sent you to that person.